spotted. Not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. We are in, where are we? Springfield, Missouri. Springfield, Illinois, correct. We are going to Missouri. Pickup truck's parked here. Still here, that's always a good sign. And we're gonna get going in the day. We're out here getting fuel. $3.79 a gallon for diesel. Things are good. It's actually, if you're a customer, I think it's $3.69. Ready to party? So we'll get fueled up, probably get some food, but we got 3.5 hours to go. Decently flat. Bunch of wind turbines. Yeah, definitely big ag country. Good old Mississippi. Do it for the snap. Yep. Look at this place. So if you don't know, in the ag world right now, price of corn is like $7. Price of soybeans is up in 17, so all day long, and even yesterday we were passing hopper bottoms just moving grain because there's money to be made, big money. So that and cattle pots. I don't know, we must have passed 100 so far in the last 12 hours. Yep. Load of corn going into the ethanol plant. Jansen Farms that sit on that truck. I take it it's ethanol. Maybe it's not. Poet Pier, look at that line. We're really not sure. I don't think that was actually an ethanol. Poet Pier was what the building said, but we get by there and well, new tractor for us. Little RT action. 8360 RT, narrow tracks. Yep. Come on. We're cruising along, and we figured we'd stop. Where are we? Should we? Side and Strickers. Give a little history.
So they had something to do with the development of the Deere 466 engine. They built the first.
They built it in a pulling tractor, and then Deere.
Queen was the original Deere 466 engine that was put together by these guys.
And then Deere took that concept and ran with it. But this isn't the. They have quite a few facilities.
I think the
locations.
main one's like an hour away from here or something.
Well, we figured we'd pull in, and they got quite a few things on the lot. So 9520 RX, which is wild. Tracks. I guess around here, tracks is big for everybody. That's what they like. Quite a few sprayers. So the booms go out, and then you got your air blower, and it's got deflector plates, much like the seeder I set up. So then you get minimal drift. Put the product where you want it to be accurately, real accurately, because it's all metered out. That's wild. 8430. Hell of a planter. Inner plant, everything. So that's 30-inch rows. You can put your beans, you can plant corn at 30-inch. They flip down. Electric drive, vacuum, air. It's got it all. That would be cool. $6175R with the Kinsey inner plant. 7930 is pretty cool. First time I've ever actually seen one of these planters. So they built them so that an older tractor could run it. Steers, lift, and rotate. Pretty neat. Toolbar off of Great Plains. So yeah, I would take it that's for anhydrous. Yeah, it's got the hookup. Some fat rubber. New Zealand, I ran one for quite a while with a tillage. 8220T, that would be cool. The one in New Zealand was 6 something. That's a 9530T. I think it was a 96. Maybe it was a 9530T. Quite a bit of equipment. I think all this stuff's probably customers that's in. It's usually what happens when they put them in the back. So more anhydrous. More anhydrous toolbars with Raven controller. That's a big toolbar. Kettle pot. That is a huge toolbar. So each one of these slices injects anhydrous into the ground, which is the purest form of nitrogen. Goes down the tube, so that hooks to a tank, anhydrous tank. That is a wide frickin' toolbar. Definitely a setup. 8360R with an inner plant, Kinsey 16 row. Center fill, got scales. Pretty wild. Seed corn out for delivery. Spring's coming. Little Kinsey planter action. That looks brand new. Woo. That bin set up. A handful of them in the Northeast. They got dryer. Looks like tower dryer parts or something sitting in the back. Gonna go big time. And out here, you see them every few miles, if that. So we have been passing hopper bottom after hopper bottom. About every half mile we pass one probably, I'd say. For the last 30 miles. I'm gonna say they're going into here. Maybe. I don't even know where we are. But that's a pretty big storage site. Yeah, there's hopper bottoms over there. There's anhydrous tanks. So we went 2 miles up the road from that last big site, and here we are. It's AGR Services truck entrance. They're piling grain as we speak right there. Yeah, they're offloading. Looks, I think it's grain. Maybe it's fertilizer. Oh, it's grain. And then that's grain underneath that big white tarp. Corn. The size of these places is ridiculous. You know, just out spraying. Big Patriot. Got a Lexion. Marshall, Missouri. There's all sorts of ag here. We're gonna do a drive-through once we get loaded. We're going right here. There's a tractor in the lot. Planter might be over there. Yeah, it's over there. Is this? Yeah, well, this is where we're going. Marshall, Missouri, how do you say the name? McCorkle. Just sat in the office for a little bit. Here's what we got. 7,000, 8-row. It's a flex fold planter, which I really don't. Here's the shout out for him. We'll do a walkthrough of it. So the middle of the frame actually pivots. So you got pretty much a 4-row of transfer, I guess it would be. So definitely neat. Got a little bit of everything here. S670. Little tractor going on here. 8300T. That's pretty neat. This is definitely big ag area. It goes out wandering around. Kilbros on tracks. What is this? 1313, 4450. That's slick. Quite a few Kilbros. What's this? 4030, 4040. So we're just waiting on him. He's gonna get the forklift going, and we're gonna get that loaded up. Here's a 12-row with vacuum. Pretty decent planter. Alrighty, we opened it up. Easy enough. So it's locked in right now. But what we're gonna have to do is pull this one backwards, pull from here up. The tongue's gonna come off. What's that?
This jack can go back there and hold that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at us thinking. So we got the 4 bolts in the front. Pop those. This tongue's gonna pivot out. We'll strap that in. I think once it sits down, the marker arms really aren't gonna be that tall. I guess we'll see on the trailer. We got tape measure, but we got to take, the plan is he's going to pick this up from the back and from the front there. We'll take the stops out, and I think it's going to sit down because there's a hydraulic line that looks a little blown. But boxes are off. We're going to get new boxes on the end, like I said. So if anybody orders $50, if any order at all from here till the end of the month, March, gets name on the side of the planter box. We're gonna get some nice ones. So he was saying this planter, a guy bought the ground and the previous owner passed away, and it just sat, and the guy finally sold it in. How many feet? 5 feet? 25. Good thing we got 36 foot of fun. Wow. Yeah, it's a flex, so you take this out when you're planting, and you got pretty much a 4-row of soil, of level straight bar, and then you got 4 going this way. So if you come over hills, it will actually flex some. Pretty neat. Yeah, learning. We're loaded. Colburn got the bolts out of this. I guess we can leave one side on, right? Is that sitting on itself? Oh, we might have. No, it's just probably has never been opened.
Yep.
Just some straps.
Yep. Right around the beam.
Let's start heading east. Now we're loaded. Not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. That's the straps are for the tongue. We're pulling the wings that fold forward, backwards. The main frame, we're pulling forward. We're 13 foot tall, so we think we might have to lower those down, but then you got to take the hydraulics off. We're just gonna stay away from low bridges. Got state-of-the-art precision planting technology, an M6000 and an M2000, I believe is what it is. I think that's what they are. I don't know. But yeah, let's I guess we'll get down the road. So I appreciate you guys watching along on this. We'll see where else we get to. 2 corn piles out there. Row of train cars that go all the way around the back. Look at that sight. Hopefully we hit 50 today, but we'll see. Some Vermeer, Great Plains. Sprayers. Ag Solutions. All sorts of stuff. We got some John Deere stuff over here. Looks like overflow lot. 4450, 4430. Oh, 7520 out there, baby. Oh yeah, maybe it's a 7020. Let's see. Yep, big horsepower. So we're at, what was the name? Ag Power, Marshall, Missouri. We didn't even know this was here, but it's got fenders. Looks pretty straight. A little bit of rust on the corner though. You can see. Yep. Big power. Yep, 3-point hitch, 3 remotes. Hot damn. Good rubber. Oh, it's got a good floor. It's got a good floor in it. See, these, you can't get these any longer. But they got the headliner in. I gotta do mine. That's not all cracked. Hot damn, how many hours does it say it's got? It says it's got 1789. So that's not right, but actually they got the service manual and everything. Dealer service manual. I have the aftermarket ones. Pretty sharp. Pretty freaking sharp. We did go in and they want 25 grand for that. Retired farmer did a bunch of work to it, and then it's kind of just sat there for 3 years, so that's where they're at. He said I could load it up though and take it with me, but I think we're overweight if we did that. So they got plenty of projects here. It feels like spring, don't it?
Yeah, t-shirt.
T-shirt weather. What are you doing? Well, let me tell you, today has been an absolutely fantastic day. So not only getting the planter, but next video is pretty epic. It's a big iconic stop for anybody that knows anything about Deere motors. So I guess you better stay tuned for the next video. We're stepping across, about to roll into Illinois. Missouri has treated us absolutely fantastic. I thank everybody for the hospitality down here. And we'll see you guys on the next video. We got a long way to go. We got some stops along the way, but make sure you like and subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one.